It's Wednesday today. I really hope it is Wednesday because I took my Wednesday medication. Because Monday and Tuesday, yeah, so Wednesday. Anyway, Wednesday, we're going to start today by making paint. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes because today is the first day in like a really long time that I don't have the tens on my electric thing because the pads, the attachments, the electrodes are just like, they are too used to actually lead the currency like all the way to my body. Yesterday I tried to tape them on, but my body, my skin was like, we don't like the tape. I was like, okay, fair enough. And as soon as the sort of pad loosens from the body, you don't get that good electric currency, you just get electric shock. And that's not really the thing I'm going for because it's kind of painful. So today I don't have it on. So we're going to see, yeah, how it goes. Hopefully it will go well. We are going to make Opium, and I just felt like it's a grey kind of day today, and I just like, what color will brighten this day? Opium. Kinda wish I had some. I'm just kidding. I'm not allowed to take opiates, so should probably cut that out, shouldn't I? Good morning. It is Friday. So yeah, today was my mom's birthday, and you might know her. She is in the vlog sometimes helping out. Usually she is more of a silent participant helping in the background. But she has been participating more and more in the actual creative decisions in the studio lately, which is proof by those two paints that will be coming out in April. That is Friedolf and Agda. So this is actually what I'm going to start today by doing. And you're like, okay Julia, what are you going to do with those pretty paintings? Well, let me tell ya. I'm going to scan them in. Well, maybe I'm going to scan this one in. The rest of them I'm going to scan in, but I'm thinking I might also take photos of them. So when I do vlogs and I make paint, I like to have up here a little info thing where you can see like what color I'm making, what the name of it is, what pigments, and like a little swatch of how it's going to look when it's done. I also use those swatches for when I have these cards. So that's what these are going to be, and I like to have a library on my computer with different swatch colors if I want to do something. And of course I can use them for other things, but these are what I'm focusing on doing because I'm working on vlog 126, and in that vlog I am making albin. I am also making this yellow one. I made this one too, but I don't think I actually filmed it, and also this pink one. So I'm going to start by doing that. So when I sit down and actually edit the vlog next week, I have all of those sort of assets ready, hopefully. You never know. On the first Friday of every month, I update the shop. In April, we have 5 new colors inspired by April and rain and the sun, earth and tulips and all things lovely. I also have a collection of 3 washi tape in an equestrian inspired theme, and also a very skinny standalone tape of footprints and paw prints in all the different directions to represent trying to take your dog out for a walk. Hi, good morning. It is Sunday because I'm currently working on 2 pieces. I have a lot of other ideas that I want to work on. I mentioned in a previous vlog that I've been looking at Sandy Hester's studio vlogs, and I've been so inspiring in her way of painting and the techniques that she uses, and I had to start a painting. And I loved it. I loved the process, and I especially loved the way, I think, that she... I mean, I can't say that I'm painting in the exact same way that she does, because I can't follow a recipe to save my life. But I like the way I paint when I'm influenced by her, I should say. I'm also... there's a local artist here, and Ninni. And I don't know if she has anything online or anything like that. I don't think she has. But well, the thing is, she is a painter, or she was a painter when I was young, and a lot of my relatives have paintings by her. So my aunts and uncles have paintings by her. So growing up, I saw her paintings in their houses, and it was a lot of agricultural farming scenes, and she now when I'm older I can see like it's sort of the same way, and what I was so fascinated by her paintings as a kid, I can now as an adult looking back on them without actually seeing them I can like, oh yeah, it was that, you know, when you see different layers poking through and everything is not completely painted within the lines, or just that sort of, you get the motif and you get the idea, but it's not perfectly painted in that kind of way. And I've been trying to embrace that painting, and I just love how it turns out. My mom, who is kind of involved in the studio and in my painting, it's often her I'm going to for advice and that kind of stuff. She was like, when I was painting the first one, she was like, it doesn't look like anything you've painted before. And I can see where she's coming from. And it's the same way, I just felt like it was me. It was like, that's just what I wanted. And I think she really likes it. And we have had a few visitors at our house who have really liked it too. And I just want to keep on going. Like, if I'm so happy with the first result, just imagine if I follow this process, pushing more and more, like how loose I can become. So I'm currently working on almost like a piece of the bigger painting, and just painting like a section of it. And then I was planning to do another one, but then when I came to painting it, it sort of ended up with a man walking his 2 dogs. So, and I really like it. So I'm not really sure where to go from here. but I really like the stage that it is in right now, and I like the possibilities of taking it further. So I'm really excited. So that's sort of what I've been working on. Here we have this painting. Now the background is watered down paint that I used for this one. So when I was working with some green, I have a purple, some yellow ochre, and then some Naples yellow. And what I did, I had some paint left over and I knew I wanted to start a new painting. So I just watered it down and smudged all over. I think it's easier to start when I have paint already on the canvas. This one was a painting I had started before, so it already had paint. And then what I did yesterday was I went in with, I wanted to add some more blue to the sky here, and I used this cobalt blue that I just love. And I had some paint left over, and like I said, I was thinking about making another cow, but then this man sort of appeared, and I really like the shape of the dogs. We have one that is sort of sniffing the ground and one that's looking up a little bit, and I really like the energy in the dogs. I want a little bit more energy in him, and I think it is something to do with the head and then the posture. But I definitely want a night sky that he's out walking with the dogs. And it looks kind of snowy, and I kind of like it. So I might keep it, might not. But for now, I think I want to add in a sky. And I'm actually thinking, I'm not sure. So that was the wrong way to start the sentence, because I'm not sure. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to start by adding the sky, like, so it finished above his head. And then I can always bring it down more, and I can, but I think I could actually go all the way down here, to be honest. Like make it half. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to use this blue, and I want to use this one, which is actually, this is burnt umber, and it's not that much left of it. Let's see, you know what, I think I'm going to mix, oh yeah, you know what, I'm going to mix this one. This is also burnt umber, it's just a different brand, and I'm going to start with this one. I'd rather finish this one up again because I don't think I will be buying this brand again. So, and the reason why I like mixing the blue and the brown is that you get a little bit deeper. So this one is burnt umber with phthalo blue and then some cobalt on top of it. And I really like the darkness you get with that. And I'm just going to use, I think, this one. I have a few brushes, like I said before, and I actually haven't bought either of these. When my grandfather passed away and my grandma was like walking through his stuff, she came here with a bunch of brushes. I have more, but these are the ones I've been using, and it's from my grandfather, so it's kind of nice, and it's really good quality. These are squirrel and also giraffe, I think, which I didn't even know existed before. So I'm not really sure how old these are, but it's sort of nice working with brushes that he worked with. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to use the big giraffe one, and I just have them like this, and I will mix as I go. So I've had lunch and I'm coming back. So I've added in the stars, and I really like the idea of the stars falling and then ending up like flowers. But I'm feeling like, is it too much dots or is it just enough? What I want to do is add a little bit more details to the flowers, and I think I want to add like some yellow centers to them to bring out a little bit more yellow. Otherwise, and then adding a little bit of detail to the cow. I'm also not finished with the spots here, but I do really like it. My thinking is I might go in with this sort of bluey mixture and sort of tone down a few stars maybe, so they are not all the same level of intensity, and maybe that will Okay, so worked a little bit more. I feel like I'm pretty happy with the cow, with the markings. I've added a little tag. I really like the flowers, and then I went around it again with green, and I really like the edges here. The thing I don't like is how much, like before I liked how the stars sort of turned into flowers, but now I'm wondering, is it just weird? And maybe I should do the stars smaller. So my thinking is that I'm going to mix. Uni is here and she is distraught. Yes. She is also in heat. Just when the other two have passed through that stage, she enters it. Amazing. Yes, we know. Yes. No, no, that's a paintbrush. We do not eat paintbrushes. Nope. Because I did all the stars and then I went over with the cobalt blue in some areas to sort of tone them down, and then just added in my white, so it looks like they have a little bit of a glow, but I still think it's too... Yeah, it's a paintbrush. Don't eat paintbrushes anymore, do we? Yeah, grown-up girls that don't eat paintbrushes. Nope. Thank you. Thank you. The thing is, I really like the light in it, and I don't want to lose that. I really like the ones I've built up here with the cow and the moon, and I have not used white. The lightest color I have used is Naples red yellow, and I just really love it. I think I want it darker. I think I want it darker, and I think I want the smaller stars. I feel like the sky is too light compared to the grass. I feel like it's the same, value on the grass and the sky, and I feel like the sky should be darker. Like if I move away and if I squint, like I can barely see it. Like the grass and the sky, I can't actually tell a difference because the values is just too close. And here it does really look like stars is falling and becoming the flowers. So I do like that. But the sky needs to be darker. Okay, glad we sorted that out. More sky color then. I'm going to use my good brown this time. So I have a commission piece coming up here. It's actually a sister piece to a commission I did. And she wants a sister piece to that one. And here she has just shown in her room. That's my dog. I mean, she ordered quite some time ago, and the sort of deadline we have is Easter, so I still have like a month or so to go, but I have been thinking about it so much and procrastinating it. Yeah, anyway, so today I was like, I just need to sit down and do it because it takes up so much of my thought power, because I'm constantly thinking about it. And I think it is because I don't have the sister piece. And so here is the original, and of course I don't have it, she has it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I do something, it's like with the technique that is different, but hopefully it will work out. I mean, I did this one, so in theory I should be able to make another one. Anyway, so I roughly did the layout or the composition of the original one, and I think what I want to do is just have it sort of the opposite. And it's a fairly easy piece. I'm pretty sure I sketched it out with a Derv in a graphitin. Added color very loosely so you can see there's a lot of bleeding. So yeah, I suppose it's just to get started. I am procrastinating again. It's also because the piece is a big one. It's a full sheet of watercolor paper. So here we have a full sheet. So all I need to do now, in theory, is to draw out plants and flowers in this sort of general location that is fairly reminiscent of that. So shouldn't be too hard. Also, I'm working on Fabriano Artistico 300 GSM rough paper. That's what I used last time. One flower here. And then, because we have 3 white flowers on the other one, I would like to have something similar here, but I also feel like I don't want it to make it precisely the same, so I think I want to make this like a little bud. So we have this white, but it's a different shape. At the same time, I'm not really sure how I would draw this up any other way. 1, 1, 1, 2. And I don't want to be too stiff when I'm doing this because I'm working on such a big scale. This one is a lot bigger than the other ones, and I think that will be fine. That is the center of that one. Let's see. I'm just looking at what kind of flowers I have, and none of these are like proper real flowers. I just made them all up pretty much. That would mean that area is pink, which means I would like to have something pink right about here. I don't want to go too much into the center, but we could put like a rose up here. I will be using my big studio palette. This has mainly Daniel Smith and White Knight colors. I will have it off screen because it doesn't fit here. I will start by spraying it. These are the brushes I will start with. So what I want to start by doing is wet the whole thing, so then when I go in with the initial washes, they can get a chance to really just like move about. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog, and yeah, sometimes it is a mixture of computer work, making paint, and also painting. And to be completely honest, I love that. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, Jade is live tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day and take care.